Napoleon Hill once wrote, "Learn to work more than what you're being paid for." I think that even though that piece of writing is almost 100 years old already, there is still truth in what it meant. One really has to work more than she or he is being paid for. Just like what the crazy farmer once said, "Hey, God of farming," or whatever is out there, really. Please give me plentiful harvest, and I promise I will sow more next time. Please. Fucking A, eh? Or a student promising he will study next time, and please pass him just this one time. Always the effort comes in first before the output. And here's the tricky part. Sometimes the result does not come immediately. And the best thing to do is just sit tight, because the universe is calculating your return in compounded interest. And so even if it takes many years, and knowing the interest rate one would only hope he gets it after many years indeed, it is okay, right? If it takes you 100 years, that's that's interest paid over 100 years. And for the Hindus, Buddhists, doesn't mean anything. I mean, because there's karma, and you get it here or you get it in next life, whatever. Why do we say that? Because it is most certain thing in the world. You reap what you sow. It's the law of karma. Hence this waiting part. This is the holiest of all sacraments, to play a pun on the meaning of sacrament. Nature waits patiently. The flower that succumbs to decay awaited patiently and was glad to fall in order to give birth to another beautiful thing. On the other side is the proverbial, "Justice delayed is justice denied." If you are the one on the other side, do not wait, right? Recognize, pay, because the moment will pass you by, and all you will be left with are fucking second rates, which is probably what you deserve in the first place. The world is just, ain't it? And it excites me this way. I know I've probably said this several times already, but we must learn to forgive. We must learn to understand the other person, because there's always perspectives that we don't understand, and sometimes what is put forward are seemingly angry sentiments, or uncaring sentiments or words, and they're just that. And the more you get triggered, and the more you answer back, the more you defend, and also say words of discouragement, of despair, of anger, the more you put flame in the resentment. And so we tend to, like Christians, and I think most of the religions are saying this, we turn the other cheek, we forgive, right? On the other hand, I know I probably sound like this, every time. My daughter once said that all the words that I said before the word "on the other hand" or "on the contrary," they're all meaningless and full of bullshit. Right after that, that's what you need to hear from Daddy. And this is that, right? On the other hand, sometimes giving someone a second chance is like giving them an extra bullet for their gun because they missed you the first time. Right? So that's why I think it was JFK. Was it JFK who said that I forgive my enemies, I just don't forget their faces. The problem is he was shot by an enemy he did not see, or maybe he saw that, but he didn't expect it to be that quick and easy. But anyway, that's my take for today on forgiveness and on giving people second chance. This conversation happened in 2013 when my daughter was 11, I think. 11 years old, yes. She's 18 now. Right? So, she was asking about stocks. I was minding my own thing. She was minding her own thing. And then she approaches me. How's the stocks today, Daddy? And then I said, it's up a little, but we have not yet gone up from our previous levels. And then she said, oh my God, it's down. And I retorted, no, it's up. As I told you, it is up today, but... And then she said, see, if you're explaining that long, it means we are not so good. This is what I told you. I think... in later years, you would say, everything that you said before the but, you have long explanations. Everything you said before that, you should disregard that. And then I answered, well, not as good as before. As I told you, we are here for the long haul. We always have been. We don't trade. I was about to say we invest. We don't trade, we invest. But then she comes back with, Spurs won today. Did you hear? And she knows that I was rooting for the other team. I don't know which team this is. Maybe Miami. I don't know. She always know how to piss me off. My daughter. Anyway. Yeah. Here's another conversation with my daughter, and I think this is at the time when she was just 7 years old, 2009, right? 2009, she's 7 years old, and she came home from school when I came home from my school, from my work, and then she told me, guess what, Daddy? Somebody fell from her chair in school, and I did not laugh. And of course, you hear these things, and you always tell her that she's done a great thing, and that's something that she should do always. Wow, that's very kind of you. That's something that you need to do whenever somebody commits a mistake or somebody is hurt. You have to be on the side that considering that person is hurt, and always be on that perspective. And then she said, yeah, everybody laughed, even teacher laughed. Oh my God. I said, how pitiful, for that person. It's good you didn't laugh, you're very kind, I said. And then after some time, she was still there. Her face is like almost at the verge of smiling. I said, who was the one who fell? And then she said, me. I was the one who fell. This was originally written on June 22, 2015. Wow, 5 years already. In ancient times, merchants, sophists, wise men, prostitutes, all sorts of people really wait in crossroads, sometimes to make deals, sometimes to exchange stories. That's where the origin of the word trivias means. Three roads, where they exchange such interesting things and did you knows. Right? Most of the times, these people just wait there and exchange stories with passersby to make their lives different, maybe, or make their loads lighter. Sometimes just to fill in, or just like those little refrains or bridges that complete the song. And since every meeting, every conversation is holy, is sacred, is unique. One cannot be the same by passing by, even if the conversations are trivial. Is this word connected also? Sometimes one's life can be changed by one such conversation. Here's to those in-betweens, those commercials, those people who come to our lives and stayed for a brief moment. Here's to those little notes and rest that comes after. They may never come by again, but their influence will never stop. You know what I like? That perfect moment before the sun rises. That in-between moment just before our lives are flooded with refreshing light. That is my favorite moment. Like truly. Day 56. 100 meaningful days.